Hello everyone. All right, so this is the part two in how we use that spreadsheet that we had for our marks book, how we're going to now use that spreadsheet to create our report cards. So there are two things that you're going to need open up on your laptop. You're going to need the spreadsheet that you used. Here's my sample spreadsheet. If you notice, I only have 5 students on, but you would have all your student information put in. Now, you wouldn't do this until you have completed the form, the spreadsheet. So I have all the 5 students, all their grades are in, and we're ready to go. So you need that completed spreadsheet. The next thing that you need is to open a blank a blank Excel document. Sorry, there are 3 things you need. A blank Excel document like I have here. And the third thing you need will be the New Providence report card in Word. All right, so let's take, this is the report card for grade 6. Let's take a look. Here, this report card actually has it has 19 report cards on it. You own 19 blank ones. You only need one. So we have to delete, if your report card document has many pages, we need to delete that. The easiest way to delete that would be to click the first spot. This is on page 2 that you don't want. Press shift, scroll all the way down to the last place, press enter, and then press delete on your keyboard. When you do that, now you're left with only the one report card. Okay, and we will do that, and then I will save it just to make sure we're okay. So my suggestion, delete off all the extra blank report cards that you have. So we have the report card, singular report card, we have a blank Excel sheet, and we have our sample data. Okay, so the first thing to do is to get the information from our Google Sheet sample data. So here it is on the summary page is what we're going to use to build that report card. Now I want to copy all the information from this report card. All right. Let me take off the coloring so that you can see what I'm doing. If you want to take off the coloring, just right click. I think it is here. No, it's up here. Format, alternating colors. Just click alternating colors. Down here, remove alternating colors and your alternating colors. So I just did that. You don't have to do that. I'm just doing that for you to see what I'm doing. So what we need to do is copy from A6, here it is where we have last name, go down and highlight all the information across. Go all the way across, and highlight all that information. You notice I'm not highlighting the one up here. I'm starting from A6. Then you're going to right click on it and you're going to say copy. Once you do that, then you go and you open up the Excel sheet that you had before, and you go, make sure you go all the way to the top. You put your cursor in A1, right click, and then you put paste. All right, and you want to say match destination formatting. There you go. So you paste it. You may need to open up a few columns. Nothing difficult. Just click on it and open up. So as I said, I only have 5 students. You would have 20, 30, however many students you have. And you notice all your information has come across. For ease, I would say highlight the first row and put bold so you know what you are. And here is your new information on your new list. So that you don't get into any trouble, I would save it, file, save as, and I'm going to save it on my desktop just because it's easy for me to find. Desktop is not a good spot to save things, but let us put it. So we're going to call this, I'm going to call it report data December 24, right? And I've saved report data December 24. Here we go. So that information is saved there on the Excel sheet. All right. The next thing we're going to do now is go on to our Word report card. Here it is. There's our Word report card. This is the report card we're going to use. You must remember where you saved that new sheet that we just did. You must remember. If I were you, I would save both this report card and the Excel sheet that we did. I would save them in the same folder. Okay. All right, here we go. The first thing that we're going to do, what we're actually doing is a mail merge. So the first thing we need to do is to select recipients. So up here we have some listings here. The tabs, you're going to go on the mailing tab. Click on the mailing tab in your Word document. Then you're going to say select recipients. You go to select recipients, then you use an existing list because you have that Excel list that we just did that you're going to use. Use an existing list, and I remember that I put mine on my desktop. So I'm going looking for my desktop, and I called it report data. There it is, and I'm going to open. Now I remember I put it on sheet 1, so I'm going to click sheet 1 here and OK. When you do this, it looks like nothing happened, but a lot of things has happened. Here we go. All right, so leave that. Now, when I'm looking at this, I just like to neaten up this report card. You don't have to do that. I like to neaten up this report card. Oh, let me just move this out of the way. To ensure that all things are where there should be. So you can do that beforehand if you want. If you're putting in your name, you can put it in there if you want. Do everything that you want that will be on every report card. You fix all those things, okay? All right, the thing that we're going to do next is insert merge field. This is on the mailings tab again. So you're going to insert merge field and you'll notice that all the headings that we had on the Excel spreadsheet has come up. Okay. So first thing we want is name. So I'm going to insert, and depending on how I want first name, I click first name. I'm going to want a space between the first name and the last name. So I click a space, insert field again, and I insert last name. Okay. Date of birth, I want date of birth right under here. So I go again, insert field, and DOB, date of birth, I put it in. You notice it's just the headings from the Excel sheet that are coming up. Number of, date of birth here, number of sessions present here, insert field. I go down and I look where it said number of sessions. Number of sessions, this is present. I put that there. Number of session absent, I put that there. And what I'm going to do now is go through and put all the information. That with student average, here it goes, average goes there, class average. Oh, you need to put that class average in because it doesn't have a location. I would type the class average in because that would be the same. So let's say the class average is 89. I would type it in here. Ability coursework, I go through, match, insert, where do I have ability? AB coursework, put it in. Ability exam grade, look again, AB exam grade. And then you would just go through and insert all of them. The next one is comprehension coursework, insert comprehension exam. So you'd go through and insert all of them. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've inserted all that information here. Remember, we also did conduct. So you're going to manage conduct in the same manner. Participation, look for the merge field. Participation, you insert it. Discipline, it's the same idea. So you go and insert all those fields here. And the same thing goes for the teacher's comment. So in the section for the teacher's comment, all we're going to do is insert the field that says teacher's comment. There you go. All right. So now we've done all the legwork. Here's how this thing works. So now you can preview your results. So here we preview, and if you notice the first one, David Foster, and all his grades come up, including his teacher's comment, right? And if you move across, you'll see There is David. Sorry, you'll see Melissa's information came up, and you'll see each one will come up. Right. Now, once you've gotten to here and you're satisfied that you haven't forgotten anything, oh, here, sorry, let us put it, we forgot position, we forgot the rank. So let us insert, we can come off of the preview, insert rank, and rank would be right there. Preview again, and you see Charles Superman is first, and here are it. You notice I have zeros here because I didn't complete the sample form, but it will be filled out nicely for you. Once you're finished, you're then going to click finish and merge. You'll still be allowed to neaten up some things, so don't worry yourself. So for example, I think I saw one. You notice we have a long thing here. We can neaten up all of that shortly. Don't worry yourself. Just make sure everything has come in. Then we're going to do finish and merge, and we're going to say edit individual documents. Click edit individual documents, and you are going to say all of them. All. Okay. So what you now have is a new file coming up. You notice in a new Word document, and it's now called Letters 1. You have a report for David Foster. You'll have one for Melissa. You'll have one for Sean. You'll have one for each individual student. Once you do that now, you can go through and make sure everything is all right. Student average 74. We don't need all the 9999. You can delete that, straighten it up. You can go through and fix anything, any problems that you may have because of how the data came across. Okay, so that is it. Just then go through and neaten up. Once you do that and you look through and you are satisfied that all your things are okay, then you can save the document. File, save as, wherever you want to save it. Whatever file, whatever folder you're saving it, and you name it. So this would be December 24 report cards, right? And you save it. So report cards, save. All right. So that is all that it is. So if there are any questions, please feel free to WhatsApp me or to call me. But that is how your report card is going to be simple to do this year. So the key things to remember: one, make sure you have completed all information has gone into your Excel summary sheet. Once you have done that, then you're going to copy the summary sheet. You're going to copy your Google Sheet with your grades onto a brand new Excel sheet. Oh, something I need to show you. I forgot. Make sure that when you copy it, it is up here to the top. It has to start here. If it doesn't start there, it won't work. All right. But other than that, it should be easy. You can always make adjustments to your Word document after. It's not a problem. All right. As I said, any questions, give me a call.